I'm a research scientist at the Forestry Research Institute of Ghana, and I want to share with you the good things wood is doing in Ghana. As the presenter from Nigeria made us aware, Victor, Ghana is also a tropical rainforest, and we have a lot of wood species. Of course, the biggest diameter trees you can find in the tropical rainforest are also found in Ghana. And wood is doing a lot of good. And this afternoon I want to share with you. A little bit different from the art and the culture. But here you find out that you cannot also neglect the developments wood has brought to the people of Ghana. As you all know, it's a sustainable raw material and many depend on it for their livelihood. A lot of people you'll see later on in Ghana depend only on wood to survive by way of employment or social development or even education. The social, religious, cultural, and economic importance of the wood to the development of the rural communities and the nation at large is immense. If you look at our GDP figures, I'll show you later on, you know the contribution, the percentage, how much wood and the wood industries in Ghana have contributed to Ghana's development. Until recently, when we had oil, major employment sources were in the wood industry or agriculture, or one or the other. Now, why this picture of roads when we are talking of wood? The presentation will be classifying their contributions in three: the social, the economic, the religious, and the cultural. And we see here a group of people stuck over one side of a road. The road actually had caved in, deteriorated. The bridge is broken. People can't access the road. They can't travel. Now, on the other hand, you have a road which is smooth, and it's a feeder road. If you manage your forest sustainably, or if you take care of the wood in the forest, you're going to have good roads. Why am I saying this? In Ghana, the major players in the wood industry are the sawmillers. That's the wood processing companies. And these wood processing companies have social responsibilities. And so, in the rural areas where the government resources cannot build roads for everyone, it is the communities who protect the wood in the forest so that these sawmillers can fetch wood from the forest. It's the duty of the sawmillers to build good roads for them to use. So this is a typical road to one forest region in Ghana, where this road has been built by a company. And so every time you have to reach another roads, their roads are good. This is one benefit of wood and the wood industries to the development of the country. So in rural areas where you have forest-range communities, the people don't have problem with roads because the timber companies or timber firms working around that area make sure their roads are good. Isn't it good enough for us? So wood indeed is good. If you have wood in your community and you take care of the trees, you're going to have good roads. So we'll be talking about more of the social, the economic, and the religious and cultural contributions wood has made to the development of the country. The social. It is mandatory for all these timber industries or wood processing firms to be involved in the provision of amenities like potable drinking water. So in one company in the western region of Ghana, a very huge timber processing firm called Samates, they actually founded a whole town, and the electricity of the whole town is powered by this timber processing firm. Whereas in other communities near this same place, they don't have electricity. But because these people have taken care of their forests and the is sustainable and the mills are continually producing, they make sure everybody in the town gets electricity. Not only that, potable drinking water is provided by these companies to these people in the communities. Construction of roads, I just showed you a picture. And then other development projects, because we have a lot of expatriates also in these villages, and they make sure everything needed to make life comfortable is provided in these villages. So if you manage the forest sustainably, or if you take good care of the forest so that these companies can have wood to feed the production, then all these amenities will be enjoyed by you. Not only that, these wood industries make sure they provide education endowment funds and offer scholarships to students in these rural communities. If you are a farmer and your lot is taken from you to be fed into these sawmilling companies, your children will have scholarship for education. And that is good. So because of wood, certain people in certain villages in Ghana have free education. Isn't wood good enough? Wood is indeed good. Now, in the housing industry, I won't talk too much about it because we all know, especially in Europe, wood is used in the housing industry. Not much in Africa, but the little that we have, this is a school building near our office in the Forestry Research Institute of Ghana, and it's completely made of wood. Then this building here, made of wood and to an extent some bamboo, with a touch, locally made material. It's in a certain town, a nice restaurant, and it attracts even tourists. Come to see the works of wood. It's nice in there, in the interior. When it comes to ceiling, roofing, furniture, we all attest to it. Wood indeed is good. This is a colonial building. Ghana got independence in 1957. And before independence, this building was there, used by the governors. And up to now in Ghana, it's used by a government agency. It's made in wood, and it's still there. Wood is good. This is also a typical structure because the Forestry Research Institute makes sure we use wood. Some of our structures are in wood. So this is one of them. And then on the right here, I want you to notice, if it's clear enough, this is a village built on stilts. That means they live on water. And the local people cannot afford cement enough to build dams or structures. They can neither also afford steel, which is also expensive, enough to build them homes. The history of these inhabitants traces from the 15th century. They migrated from northern part of Mali and descended down to Ghana, and they found themselves on this lake. And they could not afford any material but wood. And so with wood, and some of the members being raffia palm, they've been able to build their home on this lake, suspended. And this is a typical school building made of wood within that village. And of course, when it's in the rainy season, this whole place is flooded, and they use it as a swimming pool for swimming lessons by the students in the village. When it's the dry season, the ground is there, and they use it as a football pitch. So because of wood, these inhabitants, a village in Ghana, western part of Ghana, living on the lake, the place is called Nzulenzu. I hope that one day, some of you will come to Ghana as tourists, and will take you to this village, where these people use local materials, wood. They build their houses structures on the lake, suspended on wood. Because of wood, these poor villagers can live. Anyone at all can build his house, suspended on the lake. Wood is good. Use wood for furniture and roofing. Almost every building in Ghana, whether it is steel, concrete, or any other material, the roofing is reserved for wood. Without wood, you cannot roof your house in Ghana. So wood is principally the main material for roofing houses, buildings. And for furniture, to some extent also bamboo. You can see bamboo furniture. Furniture for school children, also made in wood. So without wood, there will be no furniture in classrooms in Ghana. Without wood, you cannot roof your house in Ghana. This is the contribution wood is made in the housing industry in Ghana. In the health industry, medicine, traditional herbal medicine are made of certain species of wood. We use the bark, we use the roots, we use the leaves. So this is a medicine, and you can see the 3 species used in making this. So here you can find some roots and barks. This is the house of a traditional doctor. And here you find logs or beams being used as medicine. So if you are sick, you don't always go to the pharmacist or the hospital. You can just go to the traditional doctor and you get traditional medicine made of wood. Wood is good. Let's see tourism. As I mentioned, this village on Stilt is a major tourist site for the Ghana Tourist Board and Monuments. People are visiting, right, taking boat rides on the lake, going to this village to see how they live, the way of life of these people. Wood is their life. Major decorations of resource centers. For instance, there's a building in Accra, Department of National Lotteries, and in front of the buildings were trees which were dying, and carvers were able to carve the natural tree into these sculptures. They are there in Accra. You can come and see it for yourself. So we use it to decorate sites. Tourism and recreation centers. Most of the beach resorts in Ghana are being made with wood and bamboo. This is a bamboo bar there in the western region of Ghana. Still social contribution. Wood is used as pestles and mortars for staple foods. There are some foods eaten by certain tribes in Ghana, and it's their staple food. Almost every day you have to eat it, like fufu. And it's made of, we prepare fufu with wood, the pestle and mortar. Artifacts for interior decoration, they are all wood. Employment, economic contribution. We have a wood village in Ghana which employs about 50,000 people. A lot of people depend on it for their livelihood. So can you imagine without wood in Ghana, where all these people will go? So major woodworks in Kumasi, for the southern part of Ghana, comes from this wood village. And all these people's livelihood are there. Chainsaw milling, which is illegal anyway, also employs up to about 97,000 people in Ghana. The sawmill industry itself, that's the processing mills, also employs about 100,000 people. And it's estimated about 2 million people's livelihoods depend on the forest and wood and the wood industries in Ghana. So without wood, all these people will have no means of livelihood. The art and craft industry, for which we celebrate wood so much, the sale of handicrafts alone, if you look at statistics from 1989 up to 1996, where the census was taken, it had increased from just mere 60,000 US dollars up to 3 million US dollars as at that time. The current figures are not ready during the survey. And so artifacts and all these craftsmen, as you see the Ghanaian carving under the shelves, depend on wood. The main occupation of the coastal people in Ghana is fishing. The fishing boats are all made of wood. Without wood, the fishing industry will also collapse. There are no other means to build boats than to use wood. Wood indeed is good. This was Ghana's GDP as of now, 39.2 billion US dollars. And out of it, Last year alone, about $300 million of timber products were exported. And the forest contributes between 5 to 8%, depending on the year, of the gross domestic products. That is so huge for us. If you take out the forest industry, Ghana's GDP will suffer, even though we have oil now. Energy co-generation by mills, supporting, as I mentioned, electricity and giving power to the people. Firewood, it was mentioned earlier. In Ghana, we have 60% of users using firewood or charcoal, and then the others in the cities, especially, using the gas. So more than 60% are using firewood for their livelihood. The religious and cultural, you find out that artifacts and wood carvings plays lots of role, the meaning. We use artifacts of these wood carvings as gods. You know, people use them as objects of worship. The culture and belief of people are also depicted by wood carvings, like these fertility dolls. People worship them. Without them, other religions in Ghana will suffer. We need the wood. Churches use wood for pews, their pulpits, interiors. They are only made of wood. We cannot underestimate the importance of wood in our lives in Ghana. Almost 70% of the people attend church on Sunday, and they need wood to sit on.
Half a minute?
I have just half a minute. The kings and chiefs also use wood. Kings sit on stools to signify authority. Without wooden stools, you don't have authority. That's how important wood is in Ghana, the contribution. In conclusion, I'll say from this review, it's only obvious that wood contributes massively to the livelihood and development of the people of Ghana. Without wood, there wouldn't have been such development. And it's continuous. You can't take it away. Make it sustainable, and you have all these developments in Ghana. Thank you very much for listening.